Why is this getting dark on me? Why? Oh, is it because... Oh my god, why is it so dark? Okay, it should be fixed now. No, why is the display like that? No, I'll turn it on dark mode. Turn dark mode off. Oh my god, it's dark in my house. Wow. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out why it's so dark. Oh, maybe because it's just dark. Let me see something. What do you guys need my help for today? I haven't been getting on because I've been having too much fun outside. What do y'all need my help for today? Now that I'm here, I had a little bit of time to get on today. I was like, I'll get on. I don't want to do no boring questions. I don't want to do no boring questions. Please don't do no boring questions, guys. I don't want to do no overall reading for the month of August. That's so boring. Like, make your question fun. And then why do I see one like? It should be 2 likes. There goes the light. Y'all questions be boring. I be so bored with y'all. That's why I don't be on here. Boring. Y'all be boring me. Hold on, guys. I don't want to do that question either. Y'all questions are whack. Don't ask me about a car, please. And payment. Like, I'm not the car guy. The cars are not the car guy. Like, why can't you just call the guy? Don't you have the car guy's number? I don't get it. Why would you ask a tarot reader that if you have the guy's number? I don't get that. I don't understand why. I just don't get it, y'all. Why are you asking me? Why don't you call him? I don't really want to answer that. Any interesting questions? You guys have any interesting questions? Any juicy questions? Who is Chris? Remember we talked, I think you're the one that we talked about how you wanted a guy in your life to love you. Are you the girl that doesn't have the dad in your life? And you told me like, oh, I don't know if that was you. Was that you? Let me look at your history. Hold on. Let me look at your history, channel history. Hold on. Oh, you always asked about this Chris person. That you're a different person. Hold on, let me look. Yeah, you always asked about this Chris person. You've been asking about this Chris person for a long time. Like a long time. You're someone else. You are someone else. You're not the other person I thought you were. But why do you want to know that? Why does it matter? How old are you? I'm sorry. I'm just very blunt. I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm very honest. I'm very blunt with my channeling, and I like to have conversation. How old are you? I'm like, here's my thoughts. How old are you? Why does that matter to you? And why does that matter? Is it bothering you? What does that have to do with you and Chris? It's, I don't know. I'm just being very, very blunt, very honest. It's like, why does it matter if other females are jealous? But why are you so insecure? Why do you care? Like, why don't you have a backbone? Why aren't you tough? Why don't you be like, I don't care and move on? Why do you feed into stuff like that? Are you older or are you younger? It must be your age. Because, like, I don't know, if you're my age, you wouldn't. And if you're beautiful like me, you don't feed into stuff like that. If you're bomb, if you're sexy, if you're hot, you don't feed into stuff like that. You're like, oh, I'd rather look at myself all day and think about myself all day. I don't care about other girls. I don't care about other females. Your self-esteem should be so high that you don't care. I don't think so. To be 100 with you, I don't think so. I think, and then here's another thought, Isha. If you're straight as fuck, if you're a straight woman and you don't like girls, you wouldn't feed into them at all. You wouldn't even care. If you just like guys, if you're just straight and you only like guys, you don't even care about girls. You shrug it off. You're like, whatever. Because you're straight. You only like men. You know? So it's like, that shouldn't matter to you. But why are you feeding into drama? You like drama? You think that's cute? You think having drama is cute? That's not cute, girlfriend. You like feeding into that type of stuff, huh? Let's just see what comes out though. Yeah, I don't think that's cute. You got, okay, look, yeah, this is a blockage, a subconscious blockage. You have negative energy, negative thoughts. You need to work on your negative energy, your negative thoughts. It blocks your success. That's why it's like there's something blocking your success. You block your own success by feeding into like drama and negativity and jealousy and dumb shit. You block the 10 of cups. But if you were more positive, if you're just like top tier, like I got it going on, I'm the shit, I know I'm it, ha, look at me, like all into yourself, right? Self-love, self-care, don't give nobody else the attention to shine. Look what you have here, the 10 of cups with this person. You have this bomb energy of the 10 of cups, like, oh my God, like everything's coming true for me. The fairy tale ending, the happiness, the joy, I'm just living it up right now, you know, but you have blockages that stop you from success, like big success, big happiness, big joy, big fulfillment. It's your negative thinking, you know, so that's what I'm trying to tell you is like, you shouldn't be asking questions like this. You shouldn't be caring. You shouldn't be thinking like this, especially if you're a bomb. Because look at the bottom of the deck. The shadow card is the 7 of Swords. That means this is not your true authentic self. The shadow is what holds you back from being your true self. This is that deceptive, plotting, sneaky, sabotage behavior. This is that, oh, who's cheating on me? Who's lying to me? Who's sneaking around? Who's trying to sabotage things? It's like that deceptive, not telling the truth type of energy around you that's keeping you from this 10 of Cups, pure happiness, pure joy. it's like the lurking, like you're like feeding into the drama, like you're feeding into the deception, the lurking, the plotting, the scheming, the sabotage. They want you to do that. That's why you got to do the opposite. You got to do the opposite. You got to be happy, live in your joy, live in your peace, live in your fulfillment, be the baddest bitch, and be like, dust those dusties off. Like I don't feed into dusties. I don't feed into brokies. I don't feed into that. You get what I'm saying? So you could be successful, super successful with this person, but they're going to sabotage it if you feed into it. They will sabotage your happiness, your joy, your connection with this person. I wouldn't feed into it because you have the 10 of Cups there where it's like happy fulfillment. I wouldn't waste my time. Okay. If you hit the like button, I do see your like. Shroosty, if you want to read it, you gotta hit that like button. You're welcome. I like getting down to the bottom of those juicy questions. Like, I don't like boring questions. That's why I don't be on here like that. I gotta feel the question. I gotta feel it. Like, I have to be like, it has to capture my attention in some type of way. Shroosty, I'm only doing like for free. Like the video for a free read or donate. Today, it's like, I think I'm gonna go to the gym before a certain time, but I'm gonna chill here. I was watching Kai Cenat's streaming university. It was so interesting. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna sit here and watch this streaming university all day. I was like, I'll come back and watch it later. The streaming university is kind of nice. My chat's kind of slow because I haven't been on live. And I know these other readers, they just go live forever. I just don't want to keep going live all the time. Like, I see these other girls in other rooms, but I don't be liking to talk to these girls on YouTube. Like, they be kind of low vibrational, like feeding into like dumb shit. And I don't like feeding into dumb shit. I don't like feeding dumb stuff. I really don't. I'm too smart for all that. These girls, they just be boring to me. Okay, Ace of Cups. Let's see what comes out for myself. Okay, in the past, we got a fire sign. That's the past energy. Present, we got the Lovers. We have choices, options, harmony, and then we have a manifestation of a co-creation relationship. You have options that you can choose from to manifest a co-creative relationship. In the past, you had a fire sign. This person was just very instinctive. Like, they just went with their instinct. That's over, though. Death card. This person wants to reconcile, I bet. Yes, they do. But you see it as somebody that's like, They're just scared to move on. They're scared to be alone. You're getting untrapped. They're trying to stay trapped. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles. This person thinks they can win you over. You have a lot of options, choices, wishes, hopes, dreams. You can choose from a lot of different people. The Strength card. Ooh, you're strong. You have self-will, free will. Hermit. You have an inner voice. You trust your inner voice. Guess I'm too strong for all that. Not codependent, not clingy. I don't want to go to other readers and ask them anything. I want to stay focused on me. I'm trying to decide if I should stay live. Oh man. Or if I should go do what I want to do. I look so good. Look at me. See y'all, see y'all. I look good. Wow, I look good as fuck. Mm-mm. Man, I have new content. I just have to put it all together. I can do that now. It's going to be a lot of videos though. Content. Let's see. I don't think I've posted anything since. Okay, yeah, we did that. We did that. No, you gotta type proper English as well. If I can't read the way you spell, that's a problem. Make sure you're spelling correctly when you're asking me questions, guys. Where's my video? You gotta make sure that you're spelling correctly. Can't come in here misspelling stuff, guys. I have all these videos I have to put together. Okay, we did that one. Start doing the parts. Two. Is this another one? Oh, hold on, guys. Hello? Good, how are you? Okay, cool. Can I check a flight time first and call you? Because I wouldn't know unless the flight comes in. Yeah. Yeah, I can admit. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yep. Okay. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, I have a question. Do you need me to be the same? Are we weighing in? Do we have to be the same weight? Or how does that work for this one? Okay. 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 That's fine. Mhm. Mhm. Call you? No, that's good. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Anyways, that was very unexpected. All right. Okay. I don't know what. I haven't been on live. Um, but I'm only answering questions that I feel drawn to. You get what I'm saying? So if I feel drawn to your question, then I'll answer it. But if I don't feel drawn, you probably won't. Where's my video? Oh, here it goes. Okay, so what is y'all questions? Part 4. Is this part 3? 4. This is part 5. So this is part 6. Okay, we have a part 6. Okay. Y'all can drop your questions, but I don't know what question I'm gonna want to answer. Dang, I have so much content I have not put on YouTube. I don't think it's all gonna fit in one video. Can I be real with you, Ro? You guys want me to sugarcoat and be fake, or y'all want me to be 100% real with y'all? Cause I don't like being fake. I don't like not being myself. Like I like being myself, especially as a reader. I have to be myself. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. As long as I'm being myself, I feel great. So I live a life of unexpectedness. So when I see people ask me, should I expect something? I really be like, why do you expect so much? Why do you guys be like expecting shit? I don't I don't really tell people my personal financial business because, it's just wise to keep your business to yourself. Like I don't like telling people what I do for work, how I make my money, how I have, I don't really like doing that, especially strangers. But back to Raul's question, I don't think you should expect anything in life. I think you should earn everything, work for everything, and hope for everything, but never expect. There's no list. We're just going down the chat unless you want to donate. then why would you ask me if you should expect something? I never expect, and I do be successful with not like expecting shit. I just leave it up to the universe. I just work hard, work smart, and I earn everything. I reap what I sow, cause and effect, and I just wait for the reality to hit. And I never expect. And that's in job and work and relationship and money. You should never expect anything, guys. Like, you should never put like, oh, I expect a handout. Like, did you earn it? You know, was it cause and effect? You get what I'm saying? Is it reaping what you sow? You should never expect shit. Stop expecting stuff. I don't know. Has expectation like made you successful in life? Like, that's what you gotta ask yourself. Like, are you successful from expecting stuff all the time? So Raul, I don't know about expecting, but I'm gonna just see what comes out for you. I wouldn't expect though. Yeah, see, I wouldn't expect, Raul. You guys have some problems, some issues, some money issues, some financial issues, some hardships right now that you should be focusing on. This person left you out in the cold. They're not even trying to contact you at this time. They're not going to contact you this weekend. Don't get your hopes up high. It's a no. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? I wouldn't be expecting shit from people. Guys, don't expect. Don't get your hopes up too high. Only be happy when you know you deserve that shit, you know? That's what I would think. Who's next, guys? I don't know who's next. If you're next, let me know. Actually, it does let me save it. Yeah, I don't tell people what I do for work. Okay. Mm-mm. As far as your question goes, that's 2 questions. Can you ask 1 question? That's 2 questions. We're not doing or questions. I don't like that. Just ask 1 solid, simple question. Okay? And if you're next, get ready to post, guys. If you're next, be ready. Okay, here's my thing too. With your question, why would you be asking a tarot reader this question? Here's my thoughts. Why do you ask a tarot reader about your job when you have access to your job? Like, you can call your job and ask your boss that. Like, what happened? Like, why can't you call your job? Isn't that your decision or the job's decision? Like, what's going on? Like, okay, then why are you asking a tarot reader? That's all your control. That's in your control, right? That's in your control, right? Why are you asking the tarot reader that if that's in your control? That's like totally up to you, right? That's your power, right? Okay, why are you trying to like confuse me? This is confusing. I hate when people come and ask me confusing questions. Like, what do you mean yes or no? That is so confusing. Okay, you shouldn't be asking health questions to tarot readers. That's a waste of time. You know that's a practical, realistic question that you can answer yourself. You know that. You know that you have to wait for your body to heal. Why would you ask a tarot reader that? These are questions I would never ask a reader. Like, I wouldn't ask a reader that. No, that's not a realistic wonder. That's a like a realistic thing. Like, you can answer that on your own. You know that you're not going to go back to work with your injury. Duh, that's common sense, right? So when you're not injured, when you're healed, can't you go back to work when you're healed? That's common sense. There's no magical answer that can like tell you, oh yeah, you're gonna go back to work when. No, it's not. And I'm not gonna answer nothing complicated anyways. I'm not gonna answer nothing complicated. No, let's waste the time, guys. Don't be wasting my time like that. This is not the doctor's office. If you have injuries, you need to go see a doctor. That's not for tarot. Health-related questions, injuries, that's like doctor office, ask your doctor questions. That's not tarot related. Anyone else have a tarot related question? Anyone else have an interesting question? Why are you asking what's coming for you? What, I don't like those type of questions. I need specific questions, not like vague questions. You know, like what's some specifics, you know? Melissa, are you a female and you're asking about a female? Clarify that. Are you asking about like a female friend or is this a lover? No, Shaw, that's not specific enough. I don't feel good about that question. Like, can you guys clarify? Because like, I don't know what the fuck. He's a man. So Sasha is a man? Oh, okay. That question is okay. Does Sasha, the man, have passion towards Melissa? Does Sasha, the man, have passion towards Melissa, the woman, right? The Temperance card. They have, I would say this person is very calm about you. They're calm. They're at peace. They're not forcing nothing. They're just taking things step by step, day by day. I wouldn't say they're overly passionate or passionate. I would say more so they're doing things like in moderation, meaning they're not rushing nothing, not forcing nothing. They're just taking things day by day. Not, you know, they're being angelic. They're in their angel energy about it. They're being peaceful about it. Tranquil, balanced. It's not like passion, like, oh my God, like intense emotions. No, it's like more so like cool, calm, collected. You know? Okay, got it. So there's no passion, I would say. It's more so like peaceful, tranquil. Marissa, I don't know who's here, guys. If you're here, just keep posting and I'll notice you're here. I don't know who comes and goes. Oh my God, why did I look at your name and I thought it said Marissa? Okay. Hold up. Okay, hold on. Let me, okay. That's hilarious to me. Okay, hold on. Will A break no contact in the coming 3 months? So you're begging for someone's attention and love. I don't like that for you. You guys know when you come to this chat, I'm very confident and I'm very like high self-esteem. And I don't like this question for you. Why are you begging for someone to contact you? I hate that, Maria. Why? 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 Who's this Let's Dance person? Oh. I don't like that for you, Maria. You guys begging for people to like talk to you and come back to you. I hate that vibe. I hate that vibe. It's a vibe of fear. It's not a vibe of love. I don't like the vague questions either. Guys, these vague questions. What's coming in August? Can you do August? I'm not reading a month, guys. I'm not reading a month. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I'm looking at the questions. I feel like I feel the question. Like I have to feel the question. I don't know how to pronounce whatever this is right here. SIPHIWE. I don't know what that is. Does my S see a future with me? That's kind of, I hate that for you. I hate that for you. Why do you have to ask is this a guy? Does this guy see a future with me? Why do you have to ask that? What is going on with the energies? Who wants to have a real, like, transparent conversation? Because, like, I can't sugarcoat. Y'all. I can't mislead y'all. I can't lead y'all on. I just can't. I can't be fake with you guys. I just have to tell the truth here. Does my S see a future with me? If you have to ask that, that's questionable. That's really not good. Where's the confidence in any of this? I'm like reading the questions like, Shaw, don't worry about it. What are you? Why don't you say who you are? Instead of trying to ask me who I am. You're asking about my money. You're asking about my sign. What does that have? What does that have to do with you? I'm a real reader. Like if I read your question and I feel like this is not good, I'm gonna tell you. Like I can't fake the funk. Okay. I don't want to mislead you either. Okay, then why didn't you say that? You could just tell me who you are. What does that have to do with anything? Okay, and what's the point? That's a little too intrusive, though. You probably shouldn't ask people what they do for work if you don't know them. You know, it's kind of like that's their TMI, that's their business, you know? Should kind of ask like other questions, like things that are not too TMI, too much information, because that's none of your business. It has nothing to do with you. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to be in people's business like that. Especially adults. Like I don't go around asking adults like, I seen your comment, but you don't want to ask them like, what are you doing for, like, you don't want to be intrusive like that. No. Nope. Because you don't work for me, and you don't do my hard work. So you don't deserve that. You get what I'm saying? I do all the hard work to deserve this. So I'm thanking myself. Get what I'm saying? I didn't ask for your compliment. Don't compliment and expect something in return. Don't do that. You get what I'm saying? No. I'm a Sagittarius, so I see straight through some shit. So no, I'm not. You just can't get to me. Straight up. No one wants your compliment. I didn't ask for your compliment. And you're watching me. And you're watching me. You should have just said, hey, I watch your content. Kept it straight. Simple. I don't need it. What don't you understand? I don't want it. I don't need it. Duh. If I say I don't want it, I don't need it, then why are you trying to offer it? I don't want it. That's it. It's as simple as that. Get over it. Move on. Okay. As far as you traveling in August, you guys ask me these questions that I would never ask, like a reader, because like I'm in control of my traveling planning, right? Why would you ask a reader if you're going to travel? Aren't you in control of buying like the ticket and like going and planning it? And I don't get why you would ask a reader that. Like, that's common sense. I'm only trying to state the obvious. It's like when certain things are common sense, like practical, realistic questions that you can answer on your own, like realistic, common sense questions, I just kind of read through it like that's common sense. You should know the answer to that already. Why do you have to ask like a tarot reader that? I understand some of the questions that you guys ask that you need tarot, but sometimes some of these questions, they're like common sense. And that's what I'll be trying to like spot out is like, no disrespect. I'm just like, I have to read through this for myself, you know, like traveling questions, that's like up to you and your finances and your resources and your planning, right? Queen Sunset, is a Taurus have a real crush on me? Like, that's kind of like that question right there. That's okay to ask. That's a cool question. I feel like that's a genuine question right there. Let's see. Is A the Taurus crushing on you? But you know what you forgot in your question? You forgot to put your initial and your sign. You matter just as much, right? So you need to put your initial and your sign in that question. So it could be a clear question, you know? And gender. So is A the Taurus a guy and you're a female? Yeah, you got to kind of state that a little bit so it can be clear. Okay, so is A the Taurus have a real crush on M the Cancer? I would probably, if I was to guess, I would say yes already. But let's see what comes out. Because Tauruses they always fall in love quick. Like Tauruses are so easy. They're so easy as fuck. And for a Cancer, see, yeah, I already knew it. It's a yes. I already knew it was going to be a yes. you are one of their like fulfillments. Like they like gossiping, talking, socializing with you. Like you're their good friend. It could turn into romance. Like Tauruses are easy though. When it comes to love, Tauruses are very easy. And Cancer, easy to love as well. So that's like a no-brainer. I don't mess with either or though. I don't mess with Tauruses and I don't mess with Cancers. But I know. Yeah. What things to include? What do you mean? You're double what? Double Cancer? What does that mean? You're Cancer rising? What, a Cancer sun? I don't have Cancer or Taurus in my chart. So while asking, well, first of all, when you ask your question, just let it come from your heart, you know, and make it juicy and good, but also include like your little details. So it could be like a very juicy, good question with details. And then I'll feel it. I need to feel drawn to the question. You get what I'm saying? If it's vague and if it's a cold question and it's just like, I'm not here for the likes, guys. I'm not here for like the compliments or the likes, or I'm not here for the you like me or whatever. I'm not here for that. I'm just here to genuinely read, you know. I'm not here to be popular or none of that. I'm just here. I don't expect nothing, but when I'm reading, I would like to read accurately as much as possible. Whew. I don't feel drawn to you, bro. I don't know why. I just don't. Your energy is kind of like fucked up. What is going on with your vibe? I don't like that. I don't like that. You don't get to tell me what's genuine. I get to read and think for myself. I don't like your vibe. That's genuine. What is wrong? What is going? If something's wrong in your life, huh? I know if something's wrong. Something's bad. I can feel it. I can feel it in the pit of my stomach. I can feel it. I can sense it. I don't like your vibe. I don't like the way you talk. I don't like the way you even answer. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I could tell. It's in my stomach. I could feel it. Something's wrong. I could tell. I can sense it. I mean, empath just means like, for me, it's just more so I have intuition. I just say I'm intuitive, I'm psychic. Empathy, I can have empathy. Sometimes though, I could be apathetic though. But I could just feel stuff. I sense stuff. Like I could see things. I have my foresight, my third eye. Yes, I have dreams. Yes, I have all that. That's why I can't be inauthentic. I have to be real, genuine, authentic to myself. Like I have to trust myself. I don't think you should be asking certain questions. I feel like your questions are not good. I don't know why. I just feel like I don't know. I don't know. It's something that's like, it's like I feel it right here. I don't know. It's something that's wrong. I just keep getting like a no, or like I see something is wrong, or I see like wrongness or something. Yes, you can, Rachel, if you want. You go to the description. Shaw, something is real fucked up over there. I could tell. It's real. And you know, when it comes to Scorpios, I'll speak on the Scorpio shit. When it comes to Scorpios, you have to go through a death ending. You represent the death card. You know the death card? The death card is like your card. I feel like you need to go through an ego death. Like death to your unhealthy ego. Go through a transformation, rebirth, and then rebirth into a healthy ego. I feel like your ego is not good right now. I don't feel like your ego is healthy. You're not in a healthy place, ego-wise. That's what the fucked upness is. It's like, it's there. I can feel it's like a chip on your shoulder. It's that, like, expecting this and that I know everything, and I don't know, you stand in your own way. Almost you stand in your own way of success. This is no cards. It's just like, I have my cards here, but my feelings is telling me like you have some unhealthy mindset battle. Maybe you have unhealthy thoughts. The way you process, the way you process and the way that you cope is not good. It's like either it's coming from low self-esteem or it's coming from fear. Something is not healthy. You get what I'm saying? I just feel that way. But let's see. I'm gonna pull a card at the same time. Let me see. Yeah, look. 8 of Swords. You're in your own way. 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 8 of Swords is like, it's like you're feeling like a victim. Woe is me, pity party, victimized. It's that you're in your own way. It's like you got to get out of your own head. You got to like stop thinking like, oh my God, the world is against me. I'm so pity me. You can't do that anymore. You have to arise up from that and be like, I take accountability, responsibility over my life, and I'm the creator. And I create every outcome. I create, manifest everything of my life. It's like you have to get out of that. Come save me. Come save me. Like you're in that energy of like, come save me. I need a savior. I need a savior. I can't save myself. I'm not my own hero. You are your own hero, but you have to see it. You have to go look in the mirror. You have to go speak life over yourself. You get what I'm saying? So that's what you're going through. It's kind of like you feel like you're entrapping yourself. You're restricting yourself. You're isolating yourself. Listen to this reading, bro, before you ask questions, because this is not for you to keep asking questions. This is for you to hear the truth. You need to stop asking so many questions to outsiders and start answering your own questions. Start being your own alchemist. Start being your own best friend. Start being your own hero. Stop asking so many questions to like outsiders. Start doing the inner healing, the inner work. Because you can save yourself, okay? Stop looking to someone else to save you and cradle you and coddle you. Be your own alchemist. Cut through the cloudy vision. It's cut through the cloudy vision. Cut through the cloudy vision. Cut through the clouds. Cut through the bullshit. Cut through the shit that don't make sense. Use your own sword. Use your own power. Be independent. Okay? Don't be so codependent, clingy on other people. You get what I'm saying? It's not like you're totally down bad, but it's just like You're in sword energy, so that means that it's all your mental. It's your mental health. Your mental health is not right. It's not your emotions, it's your mental health. Your thoughts. And that's where you manifest, is your thoughts. Okay? Because your energy, the 10 of Cups, you have good vibes, like emotional wise, because you're a Scorpio. But your thoughts are not in alignment. It's your heart chakra that's out of balance. Your heart chakra is not balanced. Your heart is either not open or it's not. It keeps closing. You close your heart off. You haven't healed your heart yet. So, yeah, you need to go like do some therapy. Water therapy. Sleep therapy. Talk therapy. Okay, Rachel donated. Rachel, we're on you. Rachel, since you donated. Let's do Rachel. Rachel, I'm going to put you as a moderator because you donated. Add as a moderator. You're just going to get a blue wrench. Okay, let's see. I used to talk to a guy named Elijah, by the way. I hate him. I don't talk to him no more. He was a Pisces, though. I used to talk to a Scorpio guy. Okay, let's see. Is Elijah actually trying to show me Capricorn? Oh, it's already starting off bad. I hate this. Okay, let me just read this. Scorpio, Capricorn. Ugh, two opposites, complete opposites. Okay, actually trying to show me Capricorn. He's trying to change. Oh, girl. I hate this for you. I hate this question. Before even just pulling cards, I hate this question. Okay, because this is bad. And be with me, or is he still a player and focused on himself? Girl, if you have to ask this, especially as a Capricorn, you already know the answer. You already know the answer. You're not stupid. You are not stupid. Capricorns are smart. They know. They have intuition. Let's see though. This is not good. Let's see what comes out. I hate this question already. Let's see. Queen of Swords, okay. Independent. You're thinking for yourself. Ace of Pentacles. You want a stable relationship. You might cut this person off, girl. It's already showing like, nah, it's not good. Oh, it's really not good. Okay, I'm gonna show you what came out though. It's really not good. Nope, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. I feel like your intuition already has told you the truth, but you're like kind of like, you know, you deserve like somebody that's like really abundant. Capricorn does not settle. Capricorn does not settle. You will never settle for a Scorpio's bullshit. Look at you. Queen of Swords. That's you using your logic. Like you're being logical. You're not being emotional. You're like thinking like 1 + 1 = 2. So this doesn't equal what it's supposed to equal. This is like you being like cutting out this bullshit. There's a lot of clouds, a lot of like weariness. Like, and you're like so used to being like witty and smart and intelligent. And you want a power couple. You rather be with somebody that's powerful like you. So you probably held back a little bit or been holding back a little bit. You probably even cut this person out a little bit. No, girl, he's not for you. I'm just going to be 100% with you right now. But I'm going to give you all these cards. Ace of Pentacles tells me that right now, you're supposed to be with somebody lit. You're supposed to be with somebody that gives you everything. There could be somebody else that's way better than him. He's not going to be it, girl. This is probably the new birth of your child, or the birth of a new baby, or the birth of a new relationship. that's going to be very abundant. A new door is opening. You're manifesting it, right? But I don't think this relationship's going to work out. Ten of Swords in the future says this person's going to backstab you, betray you, walk over you. And you're going to feel the pain of it. And it's going to cause you to end the relationship and move on. Be careful. Tread lightly. This person possibly keeps their options open, or you keep your options open. There is an ending here, or already has been an ending. And you're trying to see if they're going to come back better, right? Eight of Wands reverse. This person's not trying to take you on dates. They're not trying to talk to you nice. They're not trying to court you. They're not trying to pick you up and take you to the restaurant and have a good night with you. No, this person is the complete opposite. They're going to delay you and going to leave you confused and unconfident. And you're supposed to be confident and attractive and sexy and happy. They're going to leave you in low self-esteem, low vibrations, confused, vulnerable. They might even bully you. This is your baby, though. The child, the family. In your environment, there is something long-term here. I will tell you that. This baby, the motherhood, there's money here. There's a new abundant door. There's a baby. There's family coming together long term, because you're going to have your kid long term. But this guy is going to be cold as fuck. He's going to be cold, and he's going to betray you, and he's going to break your heart, and you guys are going to separate, and you're going to have to heal. He's not going to be romantic. He's going to be like hurtful, or he may either just stay away from you, or like something's going to happen where you're going to be like, this is not the one. You're going to go through hell, basically. This was the final outcome card. Whenever I see this as the final outcome, I'm like, oh yeah, this is separation, heartbreak, delay, heal. You need to heal. They're going to hurt you. It's going to be karmic. There's going to be even some type of cheating or lying going on. Deceptive. And then you got the Ten of Swords. That's horrible. I hate that. I didn't feel good about the question. I would say he's more of a Page of Wands. This is why you got pregnant. That's why he's playing. He's playing around, because this is a non-committed, jump in and out, have fun nights type of like rendezvous card. And this is him with his logic. His mentality is like, he's not romantic. He's kind of detached emotionally. And here you are. You're loyal still, but you really desire a power couple. You really desire like something more, but you are having a family. And this new family is probably the highlight. I see that. That's your highlight. Ace of Pentacles, that's like, that having that child is going to bring you a lot of goodness, a lot of money, a lot of family wealth, a lot of inheritance, but the relationship's going to bring you some hell. Yes, Capricorn intuition is never wrong about your own life. Yes, trust yourself. Because Scorpios can do a number. Don't let Scorpios do that. Let's see your shadow card. Your shadow card is the Strength card. Your shadow card is to remain independent, strong, free-willed, self-willed, patient, doing your own thing. Don't force the relationship. Don't try to manipulate or nothing. Just be strong in your own, day-to-day priorities. Stay stable on your own. Yeah, I used to talk to an Elijah. Then stop talking to him. I don't like Elijah. And I don't talk to Scorpios. Capricorn, I feel like if you're a Capricorn, you'll be good with other earth signs. Earth signs are more stable, grounded. They like routine. They're predictable. They like their stability. They like their home life. They like consistency. Scorpios, water sign, they're not able to be controlled. They're going to do what their intuition tells them or their subconscious tells them. They could be emotionally manipulative as well. They're good with other water signs. Yeah, I think you're going to be with someone else. That's just what I'm going to say. And I hope you do your own thing, figure it out. And good luck to you. And congrats on the child. That's a good thing. But, you'll get through this. I get through everything. So let me see this message right here. Hi, one vids. Yeah, and just let karma handle it as well. All right, guys. Who's next? Okay. Oh gosh. Dang. This is complicated, this question. You stay dealing with this person. Tauruses, they just stay dealing with the same thing. They stay dealing with the same thing. Okay. If you have to ask that, that's such a bad sign. Why do you have to ask that? If you have to second guess a person, if you have to doubt a person, if you feel fear, anxiety, worry, trust issues, trust that. Trust that you're seeing the red flags. If you guys have to question the red flags, that's a sign. If you and the girl have a deep talk, is she going to be honest? You're doing too much in this question. Look how you're saying this shit. This question should be so simple. Look how complicated it is. She wants to have a deep talk, but you're worried if she's going to tell the truth. That's a red flag. Then you're adding context to it. She's thinking about the words you're going to say. And then you're worried of giving her like a pass. I don't like your toxic relationship, fairy goddess. You have a toxic relationship with this person. You have a toxic connection with them. You guys are never abundant. Like, you guys are never harmonious, abundant, consistently. You guys are always up and down. It's toxic. All the fighting, all the arguing, all the not talking, trying to reconcile, trying to have, it's just like, oh my gosh. When are you going to notice that? When are you going to see that? It's toxic. Hi, you guys. I haven't been on in a long time, but I have some time today. I'm going to pull a card for it and see what comes out, but it's just giving toxic. Two of Swords came out. Indecisive, confused, not making up your mind. Yeah, but me and you are so different. You know that if I was 3 weeks into something toxic, I'll cut it off. I'll cut it off and be gone. That's the difference between Taurus and Sagittarius. It's like Taurus will keep going back to the toxicness. Sagittarius, we gonna cut that shit off and be gone. Peace, next, on to the next. That's why we're just so fundamentally different. I don't care if a person texts me, I'm ignoring the text and I'm on to the next. I got the next plan going, you know? Taurus is going to entertain that shit again. And they're going to go back down that fucked up road again. And it's just like they don't learn. They don't learn from their past. And it's just like, when are you going to learn? People don't change. But you keep bringing her up. We don't do that. We don't do that. Once we're done, we're done. We're not talking about that person. We're not bringing that person up. We're not bringing it up again. We're moving on. You keep going back. Every time you bring it up, every time you come in my chat, you bring the same person up every time. You're still entertaining it. You're still feeding into it. You're still on it. You have no one else. You don't have anyone else. That's all I'm trying to make you see is like you're in a toxic cycle. And that's why you're confused. That's why you have the Two of Swords. You're not okay. This is the card of you're not trying to see the truth of it. There's a truth here, but you're avoiding the truth. You're blindsiding yourself and trying to act blind like you don't see it. And that's what's making you confused. And that's why you can't commit to anything. You're like confused in the middle of the road, like I'm blind, I don't see the truth. There is a truth here. There's a real truth here, and you're not confronting the truth. And that's why you're indecisive. That's why you're not making logical, emotional decisions. You're not making adult decisions. You're still being a little bit of a child when it comes to your like decisive decisions. Like, oh, this person's toxic. I'm out of here. You're stuck in the middle where it's like you're blinding yourself so you don't see what the truth is. So you don't choose a decisive path to walk away. You're just stuck. You're stagnant. And it's your fault because you're not confronting the truth to make the decisive decision to leave. You get what I'm saying? You want to be in this toxic shit. You want to be treated bad. You want to go through the fights. You want to go through the ups and downs. You want to go through the not talking. Like, you think that shit is like lit. It's not. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. And the Four of Swords came out at the bottom. It's because you don't know what healthy is. You don't know what healthy is because you haven't been resting. You haven't been sleeping. You haven't been meditating. You haven't been doing your self-care, your self-love. If you came to that conclusion in your mind, like, oh my God, I'm not healed. And because I'm not healed, I'm not going to receive the best love out there. Until I do the work, healing, resting, meditating, being alone, self-care, self-love, then you can have a good time in love life, right? This is not the time to be entertaining anybody right now. This is the time for you to deal with your mental health. Sword energy is mental health. It's your thoughts. So it's like, you're not telling the truth to yourself. You're staying in stagnation, thinking that's cool, that's not cool. And you need to go home, go to sleep, get some rest, pray, meditate, talk to God, talk to yourself, tell yourself the honesty of it. Stop going back and forth like, oh yeah, no, it's like, look, it's keeping you. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, you're confused. You're confusing. You're confusing. You're confused. You're stressed out, you're anxious, you're worried, you're just not in the best vibes, honey. This is not saying go towards this person. This is saying go away from this person and get your head right, get your mind right. The things you're speaking, the things you're saying are not making sense. So you're not fully connected and tapped into your true instinct, to your true guidance. Seven of Swords, all these sword energies, deception, someone not telling the truth, not being healed, being worried, not saying the truth. There's no truth in this. There's no truth. You really need to tap in. You need to get like this. The High Priestess. The High Priestess knows everything. They sit back and they be like, yeah, I already know. I already know. I'm victorious. I'm moving forward. I'm moving on. I win. I succeed. I'm supported. No, bitch. Look, I'm gonna start calling you a bitch. Cause when I start saying bitch, you already know I'm real. I'm being real honest with you. Look, I'm holding back. Bitch, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if someone comes back. It doesn't mean it's right. It doesn't mean they're supporting you. It doesn't mean that they're about to give you that bliss, that victory. Know how to discern. Be good with your discernment. You can only be good with your discernment after you're healed, after you have clarity, after you tell the truth, after you're in truthful vibes. Can you see through stuff? Is this healthy for me? It's not healthy. It's toxic. So I'm going to end it there. It's toxic, girl. It's toxic. It's not good. You make the decision now. I only give people so much of my time. Like, if I see toxic red flags, there is no smoke. But, when I do my readings, I get lit in my readings because, I feel you, I feel these questions out, but I'm not going to sugarcoat. I can't lie to you. I can't fake the funk. If I see a red flag, I'm calling it out. If I see a toxic vibe, I'm calling it out. If I see it in the cards, I'm calling it out. If I see it in your question, I'm calling it out. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what readers do, If I'm shaking my head, it's a no. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. I don't know what you asked, but I was so busy focused on fairy goddess. I didn't see your question. But anyways, I just felt that. I just felt that one. And I had to go in on that one. Okay, so who's next? I definitely see. Where was I at on the 4th of July? I don't think I was with my family. I wouldn't remember the 4th of July. I don't think I was with them, though. I know I have. Oh, no, I wasn't with them. I did my own thing on the 4th of July. Yeah, I wasn't with no family on that day. Anyways, guys, when I do my readings, I really be tapped in, especially to the ones that I feel the vibe through the screen. I'm but you guys can do what you want, but I just be Yeah, if you have to confront somebody, rise and shine, red flag. red flag, toxic, not good. That's a sign. There is no feelings when you have to confront a person. That's not good. I don't get how you guys can take bad situations and turn them into good. A negative and a positive doesn't equal a positive. A positive and a positive equals a positive. There's no way around it. It's 1 + 1 = 2, guys. Please stop thinking it's the other way around. Like once somebody rubs you the wrong way, take that as a sign. A red flag, guys. You guys think somebody intentionally rubs you the wrong way, you're going to be like, oh yeah, they didn't mean it. And just ignore the red flags. It's blatant. It's right in your face, and you can't ignore it because it's going to keep on happening for you to see it. It's a wake-up call. It's an awakening. Rise and shine. Look, reversed. This person does not like you. This person does not fuck with you. This is not a non-sociable card. There's no friendship here. There's no socializing. This is not turning into romance. There's nothing here. There's no love here with the 3 of Cups reversed. You don't fulfill them. Vice versa. Gossip, scandal, isolation, loneliness, solitude, imbalance in the social life. Ugh, no. This is not someone that's good for you. That confrontation just messed it up. If you have to ask if somebody's going to call you or text you, that's kind of bad. I'm just being 100%, guys. If a person really wants to fuck with you, they would fuck with you. Will you get the schedule you requested? That's a work question. Are you ready for that answer? Mark, I didn't do you. I did not do your question, Mark. If you have to ask if somebody's going to call and text you, that's not really popping. Okay, that's not really popping like that. And Aries are stubborn as fuck, especially the Aries men. When they're not on, they're off. They're completely off. Because Aries men are spontaneous, all gas. But when they're like on the break, they're all break. Like, I don't know about that one. Who's next? Who's here? Why'd you guys stop texting? May I ask, does the family member have positive feelings about you? If you have to ask that, you already know something's wrong. You already know something's wrong. Doesn't matter if you like a guy. Guys are fucked up. Guys aren't angels. So it doesn't matter if you like them. Okay, let's see. If you have to ask if this family member likes you or not, that's not good. Look, you got a reversed card. That's a no. They don't have positive feelings. The Wheel of Fortune reverse. This is not your soulmate. The family member is not your soulmate. They're not where you're going to get your fulfillment, your good luck, your good fortune from. So No. Bad luck. Bad energy. Bad vibes. As far as your question, Rosio, will E text you? Yes or no? Oh, you're the Aries. He's a Sagittarius. I'm sorry. You're the Aries. Whoa, I kind of like Aries, man. Okay, you're the Aries woman and he's a Sagittarius man. Oh, hell no. Sagittarius men? Let's see. If you have to question a Sagittarius man, will they text you? It's probably a no. Let's see. Yeah, look at the Sagittarius man. It's a no. I knew it. I just be feeling the truth. I just be feeling it. Seven of Cups talks about this Sagittarius man has options. They have other options. They're actually not settled down with anybody. They're just superficial, shallow. They're not making no move. They're not manifesting it. No, I know. And this is leaving you trapped in your head because you're not healed yet. You're not healed yet. So you can't really bring in somebody very special. You know, you can't really yield in this. I'm a Sagittarius, so I know. If you're here, you can repost your question. Sounds like a begging, like it's giving off begging. Let's see though. Like begging for the email. It's a no. Begging for the support, begging. You're coming off like a beggar, like this sun thing. It's like begging, victimizing. Like you're not a victim. Get out of your head. Be more of the hero. You're expecting a hero to come save you type of vibe. I would be very mindful that this is not the energy to manifest in. So it's a no. You have to get out and like make it happen. This is that vibe of get out and make it happen instead of sitting and waiting for a hero to come save you in victim mode. So that's why it's a no. It's like the energy's not there. But why are you like not powerful enough to like control your own life? Why are you not powerful enough? Where's your power at? Why aren't you empowering yourself to control your own life? I don't get it. I don't get that question. Cameron, I'm a reader. Like I feel things. I sense things. Yes, I use my tools, but I read through shit. And whatever I feel, I go with it. I have to be genuine, I have to be authentic, I have to be myself. So I'm going to be myself. I'm going to use the cards if I feel drawn to it. I have to be drawn to the question. You get what I'm saying? So it depends. It depends what you ask, how I'm feeling about your question, if I'm drawn to it, if it makes sense, if I feel the vibe. We use the tool, but we also use our input, like our intuition, our third eye, our foresight, our common sense. We use a lot here. So I don't want to do a general. Can you ask a specific non-vague question? Can you not ask a general, please? I don't want to do that. If you ask for general guidance, please provide a specific question with context, guys. I don't want to just do vague questions. Thank you. No, I felt your vibe. That's why I answered your question, Cameron. I didn't feel like it was like you're trying to hate or nothing. I didn't feel that. I'm a reader. I can read energies. So I get it. Never say it. I asked you a question. I said, why can't you control your own life? What is the issue? I'm not doing general guidance. You're gonna have to ask a specific question, Waves, with some context. I said specific, Waves. Specific with some context. That's not specific with context. What's your vibe? You have to ask me a question, like a specific question. You guys have to ask me specific questions with context. For me to be drawn to it, to want to read into it, ask me something very specific with some context. Oh, my mother is going beyond me. Okay. Why don't you control your own life? You get accused into your personal life because why? You live with them? You can't afford your own house or your own place? You don't have a job? Oh, you don't go to school? Why are you still around your family so much? So this is an issue beyond this. There's issues with your finances, with your money, because if you had money, you can go get your own place and move away from them. Right? If you have your own cell phone and you pay your own bill, right? Can't you block them? Why are you still feeding into it, right? Ain't nobody controlling me if I block a phone number, right? So why are you not blocking the number? Why are you talking to them? If it's so bad, why are you talking to them? If somebody is abusing you, don't you block them? Okay, then where is this coming from? If you don't talk to them, where is this coming from? Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to get down to the bottom of the root. What is the root of the issue? Where is this coming from? Exactly. That's talking, right? If you're texting them, that's talking, right? Is that what you're trying to say? Tell me, because we need to get down to the bottom of it. Like, what is the truth, you know? Yes, I'll get to everybody's question. I love reading people. I don't do this every day, but we need to get down to the issue, the root. You get what I'm saying? Like, why is this happening? Where's your block button? Where's your ignore button? I'm on never say it, and then after never say it, I'll go on to the next person. If you guys don't donate, I'll continue on. So why are you texting them? Why not just block them? That's my whole thing. If they're really harassing or abusing, you just hit the block button. Like, I don't have to deal with them. They don't pay my bills. Yeah, but why can't you block them though? Where's the block button? That's where you're not answering that part. Okay, why are you not blocking them? Once again, we come back to the same conclusion is why are you not blocking them? Okay, so do you guys see this person in the chat? I don't think that makes sense. How are you telling me that someone controls you that you don't talk to? How does that make sense, guys? I don't think that makes sense. If you don't talk to them, how do they have any contact with your life? Okay, moving on. Sounds like a victim. Sounds like a victim. Like, you know, you can go to the police, right? If it's that deep. If it's that deep, you know, you can go to the police. You know, you can get a restraining order, go to the courthouse. You know, you can do the law, the whole law thing. You don't have to play the victim. You can just go, like, fight with the law. You know that. I'm sure you know that. You can get a restraining order. You can do some stuff with the law. No, I am doing your reading. This is your reading. Who are you talking at? You ain't about to come in this chat and start abusing nobody, telling nobody what to do. This is your reading. Look at her trying to control me. You trying to control me in my chat? Are you trying to control me in my chat? I can ask whatever I want in my chat. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. She getting caught up. I can do whatever I want on my channel. Thank you, India. Because you know why I'm asking? It's because you don't make any sense. You're not making enough sense for me to want to pull cards for you. So, why are you here then? Don't ask me for a reading. Don't ask me for a reading. You don't know what's my intuition. You can't control me. You can't manipulate me. You can't tell me what to do. Do you want to be blocked? We could just block you. You rather be blocked? Like, you should go block your family as I block you. Bye. This person's having a midlife crisis. I could tell. We blocked it, though. Anyways, it's blocked now. This person's blocked. But people like this, like people that come in my chat begging me for a reading because they're going through hell in their life, then they think they can turn around and like take you through hell. That shit is really stupid. It's the dumbest thing to do. Why would you bite the hand that feeds you? You're trying to ask me to feed you and feed into you, and you're trying to bite my hand at the same time. I don't feel sorry for whoever this is. I don't feel sorry for this person. I hope your family really drags you. Now, I hope your family does the worst to you. I hope your family hurts the fuck out of you. And that's what you fucking get. You thought you were gonna drag me in my chat? Yeah, right. Go do that shit with your ratchet ass family. Anyways, I do what the fuck I want up in here. Anyways, who's next? Next. We don't fit into fear around here. All right, we're moving on. Nope, you're not next. There was other people before you. That's too bad. That's too bad. My family loves me. My family loves me. My family adores me. See this smile? Yeah, that's family right there. Family. Yes. Go family. Go family. Go family. Go family. Go family. Go family. That's how much I love my family. Woo, I thought she was gonna come up in here and tell me what to do. Wow. All right. Whoever is next, post your question right now. Post your question right now. Study and test? What are you specifically asking me though? Like, if that's not a specific question, what's coming this week towards Maury about his study and test? What exactly are you asking? Waves, I don't want to do that question. What, like, I don't think that's specific enough. What are you talking about when you're talking about career? What are you talking about? Like, what specifically are you pertaining to? You know, that's where it's like you guys are coming off vague, and I don't want to do vague. I want to do specific. Okay. I don't want to do a dog question. I really don't want to do no divorce question and when and money. Ugh. Hello. Wait, that was her question? Does justice, we're just talking right now, like me? That was her question? Wait a minute, let me make sure. Does justice like you? That was her question? We're just talking right now. Is Justice a guy or girl? I haven't seen you in a while, Eric. Who is that? I don't see that person in the chat, El Nino. I don't see that person in the chat. Are they blocked? He failed college tests. Will he be able to pass it in the summer? Okay, deuces. Good luck with that divorce. What's good, Eric? You said, the drama, I know. He failed the college test. Will he be able to pass it in the summer? Will he be able to pass his college test after failing? 5 of Cups sideways. He's blocking his own success. No. He's crying over his loss. Too much thoughts about the negative past. Leave the past behind, move forward. Stop blocking the success by thinking negative, speaking negative. Stop crying over what didn't work out of the past. Leave the past alone. Go into the new tests, the new studies with an open mindset. Study your ass off. But it's a no. It's because they're not like clean slating it. It's like they're still thinking of the past and what didn't work. Can't do that. If you want to manifest positive results, clean slate, study your ass off, overstudy, lock in, and go from there. I think that person is blocked, Eric, because I don't know. I don't see their question. Waves, I don't think you're telling me what you're trying to tell me. I don't really know what you mean by career. Like, I don't know if you're telling me you're employed or unemployed. I don't know what you're telling me. Like, do you have a job? Do you work? Are you a business owner? What's going on? Because otherwise, I really don't know what you're talking about. Oh, her right here? Okay. That was my question. Does justice like you? Oh, okay. I see it. Dang, it got dark in here. Hold up. It's a little bit dark up in here. Okay. That was my question. Does justice like me? Let's see. Why do you have to ask that? If you have to ask that, then you know it's a red flag. It's a red flag. You have to ask that. Look, you gotta know. Heartbreaker, not healed, delay in your love life. Your heart chakra is not good. It's not open. Your heart chakra is very closed. It's not open. You can't even receive love. You have a lot of heart aches, grief, worry, loss. So it's delaying your love life. So it's like, no. On the justice question, somebody is deceptive, unhonest. They're going to get over on you. Some type of like BS, sabotage energy, sneakiness. Got to open your heart. Heal your heart first. And then you never have to question somebody's like true feelings, you know? See, that's what you got to be honest with, Waves. I feel like you kind of sugarcoat when you come in here and you ask your little questions. You got to be more transparent, more authentic, more genuine. If you're able to open up and tell the truth, like, okay, I'm unemployed. What is it that I have to do to get employed? That's a better question than just asking like what you were asking. No, Cameron, you just gotta wait. If I feel drawn to you, I'll do you, but it's timing here. Stop playing the victim. I don't like that shit. We're answering Waves right now. If you want to be next, drop your question again and just wait. Have faith. Okay? So, So it's good that you have finances. I like that you said you have finances. That's important. And you're managing them. Good. Okay. Through the screen. Moving on. Don't make me block you, Cameron, because I block people quick. Okay. But it seems like nothing is working. What do you mean nothing is working? That's where it's like you're up and down. You're managing your finances. You don't feel like things are working out for you when you're trying to find a job. Just a lot of delay. Where do we begin? Where do we start? Are you in college? Do you go to school? Are you at a trade school? Do you have any access to schooling? That's important. I think you should go to a trade school and learn a trade. You don't have no creative energy, creativity, nothing. That's not good. Yeah, look, it's like you need to rest, meditate, pray. I don't know why people take prayer, meditation, resting, like it's like they don't need it, but they really do. That's where you get all your energy from. Four of Swords is telling you like why things are not going in your direction is because you're not being natural. You're not doing things naturally. You need to rest, you need to sleep, you need to pray, you need to meditate, you need to take a bath, you need to take some showers, like relax, find your peace of mind before you can have some good times come into your life. You're overthinking it, overanalyzing it. Your mindset's not at peace. You can't manifest when you don't have the peace, the harmony, the balance. You could have a good time coming though if you do your work, if you like rest, pray, meditate, spend time to yourself. You can say it all you want, but it doesn't matter until you get the results of success. You can say, oh yeah, I've been doing, but what really matters is you yielding in the results, of success. So you must be doing something off if you're not getting that success rate or that result. You can't just say, oh, I need money in a job. You can't just say it. You have to go manifest it. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like you have to do some spiritual work. Really get down to the bottom of the root cause. What is the root issue? Me. I'm the issue, right? You have to look in the mirror and be like, I'm the issue. What am I not doing right? Then go to the next step. Okay, what can I do right? Then you find a way to go do something right for yourself. No one should have to tell you this. This is like common sense, You shouldn't have to look towards the next person to tell you something. You should be doing this on your own, knowing what to do already. Okay? Cameron, I don't know what you asked, but you can ask it again. Go ahead and ask. Thank you. I know it is. I don't doubt myself. I don't doubt my abilities. It's gotten me here. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know who's next, but you can drop your question. I haven't gotten on live in like 10 days. It's been a long time. I took a break. So, let me see something. Oh yeah, but I have been filming. I just posted a new video. Uploading all these messages. Wow. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, work email. I really don't think you have faith, to be honest. I think your faith wavers. Definitely seen it in the chat. You're up and down. So Ace of Cups, though, you have emotional balance. Your feelings are there. Your heart is there. Your sacral chakra is there. But when it comes to faith, you lose faith sometimes. I've seen it in the chat, in your messages. Yeah, look, Five of Wands. You fight too much to be seen and to be heard. You always want the attention, and that's not cool. It's like you come off with like love, but then you fight for attention. And is that having faith? I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like if you come off with good intentions, like loving, very passionate, stay there. Stop trying to fight for the last word or fight for the attention or compete with other people. I know it's kind of friendly competition, but they see you. They see you and they hear you already. You don't have to compete. You don't have to compete. You're on a spiritual path, but you get like your ego gets in the way. And you start to be aggressive and clash, and that's kind of like where you go left. But otherwise, yes. Does your biological family love you? Why do you have to ask that? Why do you have to ask that? Why do you have to ask if your family loves you? Why do you doubt it? What did they do to make you think that they don't? Yeah, defensive means that you're not healed. But you got the Ace of Cups. That's a great card. I mean, it's the ego. Blame the ego. It's your unhealthy ego. You probably are just trying to figure out try to have a healthy defense mechanism. How do you defend yourself but be healthy at the same time? Don't trip, I guess. I don't know. Don't always try to be seen and heard all the time. Put your little question in there and just chill out. Say little nice things. I don't know. You don't have to like get all rah. It's up to you. You have the Ace of Cups though. That's a great card. That means you're on the right path. But the Five of Wands is like, some clashing. Okay, you haven't met them. That's weird to ask then. Are you planning to meet them? Do you talk to them? That's a weird question. You don't know them, but you want to ask about them. lifestyle. I already told you. You didn't listen. You're not listening. I already told you. You're not listening. I think that's weird to ask about some family that you never met before. I think that's kind of weird. I already gave you your answer, Cameron. You didn't listen. Are we done, you guys, or is there any more questions? That was the answer. No, don't try to get the most. That's greedy. That's why you got the 5 of Wands. Hello, hello, hello. 2 hours. Alright, guys, I think I spent enough time on here. Yeah, I might mind. So you can ask, but I might mind. No guarantee. Yeah, I don't know if I'm trying to answer that right now. You could tell me about yourself. What's your sign? Hi, is there a union with who? With what? No, the ghost over there. Bro, I'm gonna give you one chance. One more chance. Because my tolerance is low for bullshit. So, alright. Cool. Let's keep it right there. The last guy who I allowed to pursue me in person was a Virgo, but he was annoying, to be 100%. He was annoying. And then all these other guys tried to pursue me over the internet, but I don't think I like Virgos for romance or friendship. I don't think I could deal with them. What sign is your person? Yeah, that's why I don't fuck with Virgos, because they're fucking lame. Lame as fuck. Ugh. I don't like Virgos. They're not my cup of tea either. I don't like them. They're jealous. They're the jealous type. I don't like jealousy. I don't like envy. I don't like greediness. I don't like that fake shit. Virgos are from some of the fakest motherfuckers in the world. And they try to be intimidating and they're lame. That shit lame. They act like they're like so insecure and naive and dumb, and they think they can act hard at the same time. It's fucking weak. That shit is lame and weak. I hate that shit. They be the most insecure. Huh. I like this air sign with the air sign. I like the Aquarius Gemini thing. I like that. I don't know if there's gonna be a reunion though, but let's see. You got a sideways card. The sun. What's blocking the success of this? There could be success here, but there's a blockage. What is blocking the success? When you guys are blocking the success of this reunion? This is one of the happiest cards. Reuniting, possibly? What's blocking the success right now? There's something blocking it. Once that blockage is removed, yes, but right now there's something standing in the way. Yeah, because both of you guys are blocking the success. Negative thinking, usually. I don't like you. Can I just block this person? Yes, I blocked. Oh, Cameron got blocked. Too negative. I don't like that. Too insecure. I don't like that vibe. Person is blocked. Never to return again. Always on and off and now no contact. Take that as a red flag. Take that as a red flag. A lot of people don't look at red flags. They just ignore red flags and think they can override it. Can't. It's for a reason. Yeah, I'm gonna get this one. Dang, it got dark in my house. Okay, guys, this was fun. I'm logging off. I'm about to book this flight. Got to go. See y'all later.